Hi, I'm Mary. I'm a friend of Jesus. I witnessed all that happened this week of Passover. We started the week out so joyful, and here we are on the seventh day. Not joyful. Feels like my whole world has come crashing down. Yesterday, I saw Jesus killed, crucified. I still don't know what to think. He seemed to think it was all part of God's plan, but we were looking for a teacher that would lead us out of being enslaved to the Romans towards freedom, marching towards Zion. But it looks like that is not going to happen. But more than just a teacher, Jesus was my friend. He visited us often in Bethany. He told me that I had a rightful place learning from him. Imagine that. Me, a woman, being given the freedom to learn from Jesus, just like any man. There is no one quite like Jesus. I will never forget what Jesus said while he was up there on the cross. I have been sitting here today outside his tomb all day, just thinking about it. His first instincts were to take care of people. Even from the cross, he offered forgiveness to other people involved in the crucifixion. He arranged for his mother to be taken care of. He even made a covenant with a thief being crucified next to him. He was still taking care of other people. Can you imagine that? The depths of compassion and love a man would have to care for other people in his dying moments. After he was done with that, he turned to his own concerns. It was close now. What was especially gut-wrenching to me was his cry to God. He cried out, "Eli, Eli, Abba sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me?" I really wanted to rush to him and say, "No, God has not forsaken you, and you cannot forsake us," because that's what it felt like. He was leaving us, forsaking us. The promise of freedom was no more. Those are the thoughts I have today as I sit vigil outside his tomb. Joseph arranged for Jesus to be here last night. Mary and I are here praying today, sitting vigil, remembering all that has happened before. Whoa, what is going on here? Soldiers still coming in. They still can't leave Jesus alone. The soldiers are coming. They're putting a stone in front of the tomb. I don't know what they are so afraid of. Nobody can really come back to life after 3 days, can they? No, it can't be. You can't come back to life. Eli, Eli, sabachthani. Wait, I know those words. I remember. That is Psalm 22. It goes like this. My God, why have you forsaken me? Your ears are deaf to my groans. Oh my God, I cry all day and you are silent. My tears in the night bring no relief. Still, you are holy. You make your home on the praises of Israel. Our mothers and fathers trusted in you. They trusted you, and you rescued them. They cried out to you for help and were spared. They trusted in you and are vindicated. But I am a warm worm and not a human being, a disgrace, an object of scorn. Everyone who sees me, I guess, sees us. They laugh at us. They whisper to one another, I'm a loser. They are losers. They are sneering and mocking, saying he relies on the eternal. let the Eternal rescue him and keep him safe because he is happy with them. But you, O God, are the one who granted me life. You endowed me with trust as I nursed at my mother's breast. I was dedicated to you at my birth. You've been my God from my mother's womb. Stay close to me. Trouble is at my door. No one else can help. I am surrounded by many tormentors. Like strong bulls of Bashan, they circle around me with their taunts. They open their mouths wide at me like ravenous, roaring lions. My life is poured out like water, and all my bones have slipped out of joint. My heart melts like wax within me. My strength is gone, dried up like shards of pottery, and my dry tongue sticks to the roof of my mouth. You lay me in the dust of death. A throng of evil ones has surrounded me like a pack of wild dogs. They pierce my hands and ripped a hole in my feet. I count all my bones, and people gawk and stare at me. They make a game out of dividing my clothes among them. They cast lots for the clothes on my back. But you, O Eternal, stay close. O you, my help, hurry to my side. Save my life from violence, my sweet life from the teeth of the wild dog. Rescue me from the mouth of the lion, from the horns of the wild oxen. You responded to my plea. I will speak your name to my brothers and sisters when I praise you in the midst of community. You who revere the Eternal, praise him. Descendants of Jacob, worship him. Be struck with wonder before him, all you children of Israel. He is not put off by the suffering of the suffering one. He doesn't pretend he hasn't seen him when he pleaded for help. He listened. God listened. You stir my praise in the great assembly. I will fulfill my vows before those who humble their hearts before him. Those who are suffering will eat and be nourished. Those who seek him will praise the Eternal. May your hearts beat strong forever. Those from the furthest reaches of the earth will remember and turn back to look for the Eternal. All the families of the nations will worship God. The Eternal owns the world. He exercises his gentle rule over all the nations. All the wealthy of the world will eat and worship. All those who fall in the dust will bow before him, even the life that is headed to the grave. The children will serve him. Future generations will hear the story of how the Lord rescued us. They will tell the generations to come of the righteousness of the Lord and what God has done. Maybe there is hope. The righteousness of God will prevail.